Recording in progress.
Just a little respect, just a little bit. Oh yeah.
That's what's going.
Hello, everybody. Can you see us nice and big on your screen? 1 second. We're just going to make sure that this. Hello! We are the Scottish Falsetto Sock Puppet Theatre, and so am I, and so is he. Shit, he's got a guitar, and you appear to have absolutely no body. I'll just see what I can do about that. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'll find something. So, ladies and germs, already we can tell that there is somebody who's needing to mute themselves because we can hear your conversation in the background. If you saw our notes before, don't be offended if we have to mute you because some people don't know they're making a noise, and we'll tell you more about the various things you need to do as we go along. Hello!
Hello!
Dum 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 da dum 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 da dum ba dum. What are you doing? I'm singing Ode to Joy. Dum dum da dum dum. What are you doing that for? What am I doing that for? Ka! I think you know why I'm singing dum dum da dum dum dum. I don't. Well, it'll become clear in a minute because tonight we are doing a brand new show. A brand new show, yes. A brand new show on the. You could have told me. I'm telling you now. A brand new show on the subject. Sorry, who's seen us before? Say I. Who's never seen us before? Say I.
Aye.
We could have done any old shit. I know we could have, but tonight we are doing a very special show. Bonsoir, bienvenido, willkommen, dobrozosli, tere tout le mast. Have you gone mental? I'm welcoming our viewers from all around the globe to this, the Eurovision Sock Contest. Tonight, tornado. We are going to be welcoming acts from around the world. We are going to be welcoming act from around the world. To this, a truly international, to these, a truly international. What is that supposed to be? Esperanto? Well, don't do that. Tonight we have acts from, can I guess? Okay, guess who are the acts going to be in our Eurovision Sock Contest? Do we have acts from that part of Germany where poorer people are forced to live? What is the part of Germany where poorer people are forced to live? The Black Forest Ghetto. You're allowed to leave yourself unmuted, but frankly, I don't think there was any laughter coming for that. No, what we're going to do, do we have what? Do we have anybody from that Scandinavian city where everybody goes down the downstairs really smoothly? What Scandinavian city do people go downstairs really smoothly? Helsinki. What we have? Do we have that place in Iceland where I went to at the airport and they damaged my luggage? They damaged your luggage in Iceland, yeah. I had a little bottle of that stuff that you get in an inhaler and you can use it as a vapor rub, and it got damaged at the airport. Where was it? Reykjavik? No, but it made it harder to use. I notice there are still people coming in. I'll just hang on. Fagash Lil, can you admit the people who are still waiting to come in? I notice there's some people waiting to come in. A lot of countries, of course, didn't make it through to the final, like Georgia. Oh, I've got to ask you, what's the capital of Georgia? Tbilisi. Bless you. Now, I've got to ask you, what's the capital of Georgia? I'm just going to let this person in myself. 1 second. Okay, so what was it we're doing tonight again? What did you say we were doing? What I said we were doing is the Eurovision Sock Contest. Tonight, we've got a handful of finalists to present to you tonight. Have we? Yes. And you at home are going to get the chance to vote for the winner. Oh, are we? Are we going to do that interval song that I wanted to do while they're counting the votes? What interval number did you want to do? Can I do my river dance?
Oh dear.
Your river dance. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to see his river dance?
I don't know.
Yes, we think yes.
Go on then. Go on then. Show them your river dance. Do you see the problem? I will confess I had not thought that through. You had not thought that through. But I notice, I can't help noticing you've got a guitar. I have got a guitar because I thought I would begin the show with a wee song, a wee musical number. A wee musical number that goes a little bit like this. Well, that's to say, it would go like this if he had managed to... Have you plugged it in yet? I'm still plugging it in. Cover for me. Okay, so the musical number that we are beginning with goes a little bit like this. I'm a sock. I'm a sock. You wear me when you're cooking with a wok. I'm made of cotton or I'm made of wool. You can't push me on your foot, you have to pull. Then you put on your shoes and walk, because I'm a sock. I put me over your ankle, I'll go up to your calf. But you have to take me off if you want to take a bath. I'm available in stripes, in dogtooth or in checks. Though one of that's covered up by your shoes and the other half by your kecks. I'm a sock. I'm a sock. You wear me on your foot, not on your cock. I come in fawn and beige and brown. I'm elasticated so I don't fall down. And I look good with a frock because I'm a sock. You have a go. Oh, thank you. I can start to smell quite cheesy. Keep away from your nose. I come in the form of pop socks with individual toes. I'm not like tights. They're different. Their thickness is measured in denier. But they're quite inexpensive these days. You can get 3 pairs for a tenner. I'm a sock. I'm a sock. I rarely suffer from the writer's block. I'm thicker than silk and thinner than sack. You can get me dead cheap from TK Maxx. And I look good with a smock because I'm a sock. A guitar solo. Hands not touching the strings, I notice. Shut your face. I'm a sock. I'm a sock. I'm worn by sailors standing by a dock. I'm worn by soldiers in marching boots. I'm worn by robbers carrying bags of loot. And I look good against a rock, because I'm a sock. I'm worn by the Springboks. I'm a sock. I like a drink of hock. I'm a sock. I impersonate Mr. Spock. I'm a sock. I quite like bagels and locks. I'm a sock. My favourite cookie is double choc chip. I'm a sock. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I'm a sock. Can I stop before my jaw gets locked? I'm a sock. Are you running out of rhymes, you cock? I'm a sock. No, I am not, you cheeky bugger. I'm a sock. Come over here and say that. I'm a sock. Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight? I'm a sock. When you're ready. I'm a sock. Right. Right, stop playing that stupid bloody guitar then. I'm a sock. I notice the guitar playing is still carrying on. It is, I'll just see what I can do about that. Bear with me 1 second. No, there, then. Because I'm a sock. Thank you very much. Thank you. Get off. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Brilliant.
Oh,
guys.
Shuggy's here, ladies and gentlemen. Shuggy is here. You may not appreciate the significance of that, but by golly, you will do soon enough. We are the Scottish Falsetto Sock Puppet Theatre, and so am I, and so is he. And tonight, we are welcoming you to the inaugural Eurovision Sock Contest here in a stadium somewhere in Eastern Europe. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. What is that counter thing they have over the door? Counter thing. Yeah. When we arrived at this Eastern European stadium, it said 9,125. And now, after 2 days of rehearsals, it says 9,127. Oh, yeah, that's the number of days. Wait a minute. I'll just do something. Hang on. Sorry, has something gone wrong? Something's gone very wrong. 1 second. No, don't press that. That's the wrong button. Okay. Smooth as, ladies and gentlemen. Smooth as, that number over that door is the number of days since this stadium was home to a massacre of any kind. Yes, there's been no genocide in this Eastern European stadium for 25 years. Not even a funny joke when there's no music bursting in the middle of it. Music which they probably couldn't even hear the music, but trust us, the rest of the show is going to go smoothly. I tell you what, you go and have a drink of water. You go and have a drink of water, and while my colleague has a drink of water, I shall leave a respectful silence. I think that's only appropriate. And I'll wish our hosts here best of luck in the Eurovision War Crimes Tribunal in The Hague next month. Of course, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the contestants could, you're going to be seeing contestants, are they? Yeah, I think they've lost the will to live, but they are going to be seeing contestants, and they could be singing in any language. But how would we understand them? Well, there'll probably be subtitles on the red button. No. Better than that. I have got a great money-making scheme. Would you like to master a foreign language? I don't know. Do you think? Well, ask them. I'm asking you. Who would like to master a foreign language? Right. Well, we can help you in just 2 easy steps. You can learn with Scotland's finest language translation service. Scotland's finest language translation service. Yes, Cannilingus. Are you sure you want to go with that name? Why not? It's on the tip of your tongue. It's Cannilingus. That's a working title, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, master any language in 2 easy steps. Master or mistress. Yes, are you frightened of French? Ignorant of Italian? Spasmodic in Spanish? Dumb in... Have you got many of these? I've got... Name a language. Go on, name me a language and I'll give you an alliteration.
Russian.
Rubbish at Russian. Come on, that's too simple.
American.
Average at American. This is too simple.
Slovenian.
Do you know what? There's a law of diminishing returns.
Esperanto.
Esperanto. Eager to do Esperanto. Well, you...
Kazakhstan.
Crap at Kazakhstani. So that's enough. That's enough.
That's not dead. No, that's that.
Listen, this is hardly ostentatious. What I'm saying is, no more improv suggestions. Yeah, don't give him any more suggestions. What were you saying? I'm saying you will not be crap at Croatian. You will not be a failure at Finnish if you master Cannilingus. That title will be changing. 2 simple steps. Pick a language, any language. Oh, don't ask them for suggestions. We'll be here all night. Spanish. Lo siento, no hablo español. Okay, Italian. Mi dispiace, non parlo italiano. I don't speak any actual languages, but with this system, that is not a problem. Not with Cannilingus, temporary brand name. Yes, 2 simple steps. Step 1, I go out and buy a book on the language. Step 2, I sell you the book. And step 3, you said there were 2 steps. It's a language course, it's not a maths course. Step 3, you read the book and you can speak the language. And how are we going to make a fortune? This is how we're going to do it. The beauty of this is we can make it in any currency of the world. I see. For example, I have just been buying drinks in the currency of Argentina. Peso? No, I've just had the one. You know... I mean, you know all the currencies. What's that currency they use in Iraq? Dinar. I don't know why I bother asking you then. Right. So, Cannilingus, let us give you the tongue. Yes, catchphrase is also under construction. Would you please stop with that? It is time for our first contestant on the show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. There are 7 songs. 7 songs from 7 countries competing in tonight's Eurovision Song Contest. And you, the viewer, are going to vote and you're going to choose the winner. Are you excited?
Yeah!
Then they're mental. Shut it, it's fun. You may have had a clue from a little burst of music you might have heard earlier of the nationality of our first entry. Our first entry tonight is from France. Let's hear it for the French entry. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Would you welcome Johnny Foreigner? Bonsoir, je suis Johnny Foreigner. Je suis française. Oui. No need, I've just been. So, you You are representing France. Oui, c'est très important que je put straight un petit peu des misunderstandings que votre anglais et the rest of you scum international have about the French. You have a very, very interesting French accent. You go Northern English when you're doing French. Oh, do I? Yes, you do. Well, I've got to put to right some of the misunderstandings that you have about we French. For example, you think that we eat snails all the time. Do you not eat snails? Not all the time, no. For example, today for breakfast, ask me, did I have snails? Did you have snails? Well, yes, today I did. Obviously, I had snail porridge. But I wish you hadn't asked me now. But apart from that, I do not eat French cliché food. I mean, did I have snails for lunch? I don't know, did you? No, I did not. See? Ha! You are so clever, Monsieur Écosse Chaussette Falsetto. Is that right? I don't know. I just guessed. I did not have snails. Ha! Did you have frog's legs? I did, yes. But apart from that, apart from the snail porridge and the frog leg sandwiches at lunch, was it a 3-hour lunch? Yes, it was. But apart from that, I did not eat any cliched things that you would think, being a cliche-minded roast beef, that you're a right roast beef and no mistake you are. I did not do any of that, did you not? No, I did not. I had red wine, brie and cunnilingus. But apart from that, I did not have any cliches. For whatever the meal is you have after the last 3, is there another meal after that? There's always another meal. But I did not eat anything cliched. Did you not? No, I was on strike. So now, I would like, ladies and gentlemen, to sing you a song that will put to rest some of the misapprehensions you have about we the French. We, let me just explain to you, do not do the things that you think. We don't wear berries and black and white stripy things. We don't wear onions around our necks on strings. We don't greet everyone we like with kisses on the cheek and a hug. And we don't respond to every single question with a Gallic shrug. We don't spend the weekend on an absinthe bender. And when a war begins, we don't immediately surrender. We don't smoke galwazes and spend half our time on strike. And you can wear a burqa if you like. We don't care that we've not produced a famous movie star since Gerard Depardieu. And we think a tiny coffee and a croissant for breakfast will do. You can add new words to our language, oh, we don't care. And we disapprove when our politicians have affairs. We don't look down on your films and insist that ours are best. And we have a legal age of consent and actual laws against incest. We don't think everyone should have to sing in the same language as ourselves. And we don't have toilets that make you poo on a shelf. Merci bien, thank you, merci bien, thank you so much, thank you. So, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, that was Johnny Foreigner, I don't know how you pronounce it, Johnny Foreigner, I suppose it was, and that was the entry from France. Oh God, it's so long since we've been to somewhere like France. It is. Do you know what? I really miss travelling. Do you? Yeah. Yeah, I miss it. We're starting to get back on the road now, yeah, but God, it's like 2 years now since I've flown everywhere. It was about 2 years, this time 2 years ago, I had to go to the airport in Amsterdam. Schiphol? It is a bit, yeah. And then I had to get to the airport in Paris. Orly? No, just had to get there on time. And then I had to get to the capital of Norway fast. Oslo? No, definitely fast. And then, this was all the same day. Then I had to fly to Egypt. You had to fly to Egypt. Yeah, did you get a Nile seat? I did. I got soaked. And then, nobody on that one. I didn't expect much on that one. Then I had to go to the airport in Ireland where they're putting the prices up. Dublin? No, they're going up about 10%. And then when we took off, we flew through a whole load of pheasants. How did you know they were pheasants? When they heard the words brace, brace. And then I had to get a boat. I had to get a boat to the capital of Turkey, Ankara. Well, I had to, should have floated off otherwise. And then I was back in the airport. You were back in the airport. Thank Christ I was back in the airport, yeah. And then I was in a queue behind a badger. You were in a queue behind a badger, yeah. And he had an elf sticking out of his bag. He had an elf sticking out of his bag, yeah. And he had tried to blame it on me, really, yeah. The woman behind the counter said, "Did you pack this badger's elf?"
That's a long way for a train to come.
They are actually physically allowed to ask for their money back. Oh, okay. So,
I'm stealing that. I'm going to tell people that in the pub tomorrow.
Oh, Jesus.
You may find, Shuggy, that it all hinges on the way you tell them. So where is our next entry from? Our next entry is from Scandinavia. Would you welcome, please, representing... That's right, sounding exactly like that. Would you welcome, representing Norway and Sweden and Finland and Iceland and Denmark? Would you? And sorry, is somebody here from Denmark?
I'd like to see us.
Yeah.
Really? Well, then welcome your Danish representative, Sexy Blonde. Hello. Hello, I'm Sexy Blonde. Sting birdie, hurdy birdie, coconut. Is that your Swedish accent? Yeah. Sona, ABBA, AHA, Aqua. All of the bands beginning with A, yeah. Aquavit. Funny brown cheese for breakfast. Shut up and play Ya Ding Dong. Okay.
Oh, yeah, ding dong.
Well, you are representing all of Scandinavia. Yes, yeah, I am representing all of Scandinavia because we famously do very well in Eurovision, especially Sweden. Yeah, yes, and I think the other countries do. Yeah, Denmark and Norway have each won 3 times. Have they? Yeah. And Sweden have won 6 times. Ooh. What about Iceland? We don't talk about Iceland. So, to what do you attribute your incredible success in the Eurovision Song Contest? That's funny you should ask, because that is what this song is all about. I mean, that is what the song is all about. I think you better drop the accent. You're not Nicola Walker. Okay, so a lot of people are probably asking why we, the Scandinavians, always win the Eurovision Song Contest. Well, the secret...
He's arguing with himself. Yeah. How is he managed to keep up with that?
We can hear you. Whoever is having that silent conversation, it's not as silent as you think. What were you saying, Sexy Blonde from Scandinavia? For once it wasn't a Shuggy. So what were you saying? I was saying that the reason that we win the Eurovision Song Contest is that we have something special. Hello from Norway, Sweden and the Finns and Denmark. We are Scandinavians, including Iceland. We love to win, so let us win again. Why should we just let you win? You say, well, I'm not giving all that much away. When I say there's reasons to vote our way, or else you'll have to pay. For you know what famously we are. We are the home of Scandinoir. So give us votes or we'll do like they do in the killing. We can get Scandinavian on your ass if we are willing. If we don't get your 12 votes when you vote the next go, then we'll dispatch you like in a book by Joe Nesbo. If we don't get lots of votes from you, we'll send in the girl with the dragon tattoo. If that doesn't fill you full of fear, remember the psychos from Fargo come from here. If we get all the lovely votes from you, then we can thank well. If not, it's curtains like in a book by Henning Mankell. We can do guns and knives and ropes, poison and arson and make it untraceable. We've read enough Stig Larsson. If we don't get your votes, then it Wallendeer. Does that work? That doesn't work.
Volunteer.
Volunteer.
Scandinoir, ladies and gentlemen. That was Sexy Blonde singing Scandinoir. So is that going to get your vote? Who can tell? Oh God, do you remember? Do you remember when we were in Europe?
French one so far.
Thank you very much. Do you remember when we used to be in Europe? I think so. Well, do you remember we used to? How did you vote? The last time we got to vote in the European elections. Well, I voted for Australia. What? Do you remember? Woman at the top of a big wobbly pole, 2019. Nobody. That's not the European election. Do you know nothing about politics? Have you heard of Angela Merkel? Is that a pubic wig with really sharp corners? Have you heard of Jean-Claude Juncker? I haven't even heard of Jean-Claude the Elder. Francois Hollande, is he? God, Brussels might as well be in another country for all you care. You're politically ignorant. I am not. I'll have you know, I'm not politically ignorant. I went to meet my MP down in the Houses of Parliament. Did you? Yeah. But no sooner had I turned up at the Houses of Parliament than he disappeared into the house and he didn't come back for ages. Ah, yeah. He probably went to pass a motion. Sorry? I said he probably he went in there to pass a motion. But he was in there for about 4 hours. Yeah, it can take all night. What do they feed them? Moving on, our next entry tonight comes from Germany. Oh, I've been there. Really? Yeah, I went to a city in the north and I drank too much beer. Hanover? Well, inevitably. Okay, this next act actually comes from Berlin. Would you welcome from Berlin, Deconstructivist Collective? Ja, hallo. Guten Abend. Handy Hock. Halten meinen. Sorry, do we have any actual Germans in tonight? Okay, you're safe. Carry on. Ich bin Deutsch. You probably recognise me from the World Cup final in 1966 and 1974 and 1982 and 1986 and 1919, 2002 and 2014 and let's face it, 2022. Have you ever been in a World Cup final? Shut up. I'm just asking. Angela Merkel Vorsprung Dirk technique. And hello Eva S from Germany. Thank you for coming, Eva S, which is an interesting name. So thank you, Eva. That's well, prepare to be thrilled by the representative from your country. Your band is called Deconstructivist Collective. No, I am Deconstructivist Collective. I am a work of art. You're a work of art. I am a work of art in the tradition of Dada. The tradition of Dada, yes. Oh, you mean Dada, the art movement founded in the 1920s by Tristan Tzara and Francis Picabia and Andre Breton? No. I mean, my dad used to do this as well. Okay. Would you welcome from Berlin, Deconstructivist Collective? Danke. Not actually part of the song, but frankly, I might roll with it. Thumping bits of metal. Thumping bits of tin. Thumping bits of MDF and little bits of wood that might have splinters in. Thumping bits of plastic. Turning little screws. Ending up with half a dozen nails and little fiddly bits that we didn't use. Twisting that wee metal thing that holds a bolt in place. You know, you've seen it for yourself. And thumping for a half a day. And we put up a thumping IKEA shelf. Dankeschön.
Yay!
Deconstructivist Collective there, ladies and gentlemen, representing Germany. Now, our next country is Ireland. Do we have anybody from Ireland?
Oh, you must.
Amazingly, we've got Germans, we've got Danes, we've got no Irish. Ireland, the home of the boy band. Yes, of course, the home of the boy bands, like, for example, Jedward, and that's it. I suppose it is. And, you know, we really could learn a lot from Ireland's boy band techniques. Oh, God, yeah. For example, do you remember Westlife? Who remembers Westlife?
Yes.
Yeah, loving Westlife. Yeah,
Rubbish.
Shuggy's not a fan of Westlife. I can't understand that, Shuggy. I see there's somebody to be admitted. They've just been admitted. That's lovely. Okay. Well, Westlife, do you know what the secret to their success was? It wasn't just alienating Shuggy. No, that is indeed an interesting career move. But no, their success, Westlife's success, lay in their stools. What? Their stools. Their stools. Yes. Shall we examine their stools? Do we have to? You get picture Westlife on top of the pops. There you see, right behind them, they're all lined up, all 5 of them, and they're lined up with their stools. What? On the stage. Can you think of a better place? But they do things very differently where I'm from. Well, look, picture their stools. Okay, small, firm, yes, small, no. These are big stools. Westlife have got a technique for manipulating the stools, and you will not believe the effect. I'm trying to envisage it. So they're sitting there and singing, obviously, the stools involved. Think it through. I feel such a fool. And we go verse, chorus, key change, verdumph. Yep, there go the stools, verdumph. Yep, all 5 of them in a row. Then up they get. Do up their trousers. There's no need for that. That must be quite a sight. I'll say, yeah, the Westlife key change and stool coordination is the stuff of legend. Did they do this for all of their songs? Well, obviously they had to tweak it a bit whenever they dropped a new one. Should we put Westlife stools to one side for the minute? Yes. Let's put them on the back burner. I would not put them there. And we'll have a look at our next contestant. Our next contestant is representing Ireland, and is someone who has 2 jobs in the show. You might recognise him. Would you welcome Mr. Graham Norton? Hello. Hello, Socks. Hello, world. Is that your Irish accent? I am the real Graham Norton, so clearly this is my accent. And tonight you're commentating on the show for the people at home. Yes, in the spirit of Terry Wogan, I have been commentating, yes. Having a drink after the 9th show. After the 9th song in the rehearsal, I did indeed start drinking in the spirit of Terry Wogan. And unusually tonight, you are also singing. I am, yes, in the spirit of Terry Wogan, as well as being one of our finest broadcasters. He was a great recording artist. Do you not remember his floral dance? I do indeed. And you're doing this in the spirit of Sir Terry. I am. And just like him, I shall probably die. But I felt, ladies and gentlemen, that this song really needed singing. I've got to represent I've really got to represent my people with this song, because you see, a lot of people think that it's quite simple, I think it's simple to do this commentating lark, but no, it's not simple. Just sitting there and making sarcastic comments, it's not as easy as a professional like me makes it look, especially here at the Eurovision, pissed, I'm pissed. Yeah, it's not, let me explain. Go for it. Okay, I'm telling you now. When I am commentating on the Eurovision contest songs, there's just one thing that's always wrong. What's that? 'Cause every commentator's booth, and this is the God's honest truth, it might as well be on the roof. It's always near the bins. Every show I've ever done, every show I'll ever do, they stick you in an alleyway or up the stairs behind the loos. In a bin. Wogan, forgive me. I don't want to screw it up. But if I don't get pissed, I'll never get through it. Wogan, you warned me. how tortuous it was. But I didn't believe you, and I didn't care, but now I understand. So in our Eurovision pods, it's not all glamorous in the gods. Spare a thought for us poor sods. Up there, up there, up there, where are you? From RAI to RTE, Russia Today to the BBC, where the voiceovers you don't see. Up here, up here, up here, near the bins, near the bins, near the bins. Thank you very much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Graham Norton, thank you. It's quite a long fade. It is a very long fade. I don't quite know what's happening with this. Still fading. It's still fading. I'll just... Should we just... Oh, it stopped. Yes, that's good. Ladies and gentlemen, Graham Norton, thank you. So far you have heard from Ireland, from France, from Germany, Scandinavia, and still to come we have the Eastern Bloc, we have the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and we have the UK. But before we have a look at all of those, are there any countries that we've not included that you would like us to have a go at the style of?
Norway.
Spain. Okay, Spain. We've had Spain suggested. So what do you think Spain's song should be about?
Girls.
About what sorry was that?
Sangria! Greenland.
Right, being there. What? The 1980 film starring Peter Sellers. You think the Spanish should sing a song about Peter Sellers' posthumously released final movie?
No.
Is that what you're saying? Because we can do it.
No.
Okay, go on. Tell it. Oranges. Kate is suggesting that the Spanish should sing about oranges. Any other suggestions? Put it in chat. We'll just,
Cruelty to bulls.
cruelty to bulls, sangria, and paella. Okay. Oh, this year we're off to sunny Spain. I'm taking a friend called Bella. She's a fan of oranges. She also likes paella. And she likes to take a book to read. What's she taken this year? The Female Eunuch by Germaine Greer. But what is Bella going to drink? She's going to drink sangria. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much, thank you. And that is why we
Missed out
don't...
the Bills.
And she's going back to sunny Spain. Why is she doing that, the fool? Because she wants to be Ernest Hemingway. She's going to kill a bull. Now, ladies and gentlemen, who's Ernest Hemingway? What sort of audience have we attracted that has to ask the question, who's Ernest Hemingway? Well, listen, a lot has happened over the last few years. In fact, since the last Eurovision Song Contest before this year's funny one, with the last proper one, we were still members of the European Union, and we're not members of the European Union now. And frankly, we didn't vote for Brexit. I hope we made that clear. Frankly, we have not discovered a single advantage of leaving Europe. Has anybody found an advantage of leaving the European Union yet?
No.
We didn't think we'd found an advantage until my colleague here went researching in the vault. I went researching in the vault, and I found that we are not bound by the advertising regulations that used to bind us. And so now, ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome the advert from our sponsor tonight?
Ooh.
Gee, we ought to do something, Fred. Okay, how's about taking a nap? Hey, I got a better idea. Let's take a Winston break. That's it. Winston is the one filter cigarette that delivers flavor 20 times a pack. Winston's got that filter blend. Yeah, Fred. Filter blend makes the big taste difference, and only Winston has it up front where it counts. Here, ahead of the pure white filter. Winston packs rich tobaccos specially selected and specially processed for good flavor in filter smoking. Yeah, buddy, Winston tastes good, like a cigarette should.
There you go, you see. We can have fag adverts, which are still playing in the background. I don't know if you can hear those.
Very good.
So
Totally inappropriate.
now, at this... Right, we can still hear the Flintstones music. I don't know if anybody else can. This is about the time of the show that you would do the travelogue bit, looking around all the different countries of the world. And so, well, first of all, we're going to have a look at Venice. Venice is, of course, famous for the gondoliers. Oh, gondoliers, yeah. Famous for the gondoliers. Sorry, do you mean the US Secretary of State under George W. Bush? That was Condoleezza. So, we're going to have a look at, sorry, do you mean the judge who used to be on the X Factor back in 2012 and who was in the band N-Dubs? That was Tulisa, who nobody remembers. Tulisa, yeah. So, sorry, do you mean the town that Buddy Holly was born in? That was Tupelo. Well, you mean the legendary rapper who was shot dead in a drive-by? That was Tupac. What? Do you mean the waterproof outer garment that folds down really small? That's a Pac-a-Mac. So, do you mean the 1980s jazz pop fusion group who had hits including Nightbirds and Down on the Street? That's Shack Attack. What? Do you mean the soul singer who had a #1 in 1984 with I Feel For You? That's Shaka Khan. Oh, I love him. Oh, he's a great fella. He's a lovely fella. Shaka Khan's not a fella. How do you know Shaka Khan's not a fella? Because a fella was a play by Shakespeare set here in Venice. And oh dear, we've run out of time now. We haven't got time for the Italian entry. Oh dear. Okay, so we haven't got time for the... Does mean, ladies and gentlemen, that there's more chance of the next entry probably winning tonight. Would you welcome the entry from the United Kingdom? Now, you might have seen this band before. If you arrived 10 minutes before the show, you will have seen this band singing a song about Damien Hirst. And if you've watched our show, the Sox Social Club, which was on a few months ago, you will have met this band. They're called Fine Fair, and their lead singer is Dave Clark 5. Hello, Dave Clark 5. Hey up, City be wazzocks and cowheels we tripe. Ah yes, he's northern, ladies and gentlemen. He is northern. And go and get your guitar, northern fan. If you don't know the story, Fine Fair have been frozen on ice. Hang on. Fine, I'll just help you on with your guitar there. So Fine Fair have been frozen on ice for the last 45 years. Aye, happen. The entire band has been in fridge freezer since 1976. We were frozen tonight after Brotherhood of Man won the Eurovision Song Contest. Frozen with smiles on our faces and erections. Sorry, never mind. So, what do you have for us as our entry this year? I have a song called You Can Stick Your Brexit Up Your Ass. I see. So you're singing in English, or very much in English, yes. Would you like to hear it? Well, I think we all would. So the plan was that we were going to take the stage. I was probably going to have a wind machine between the legs. You don't see a problem there? No. And then the song's going to go like this. You can stick your Brexit up your ass, you can stick your Brexit up your ass. Can I stop you there?
Up your ass.
Do you have to stop me? Yeah. There's a small problem with that song. Oh, I see. Oh, is it all political correctness now, is it? Oh, is it all strictly computing now, is it? Is it all last of the summer Mugabe? No. No, there's not a problem with the politics. Is it my arse? Do you not want my arse in it? I can say bottom. It doesn't scan, but it is pre-watershed. No. No, it's the tune. What? Stick your Brexit up your arse. Yes, that is heads, shoulders, knees and toes. No, it's just arse. Listen, would you mind if we brought Gary Barlow in to have a bit of a fiddle?
Oh no.
Well, I was only expecting a coffee, but if you insist.
Oh dear.
We are Fine Fair, and we are representing the United Kingdom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 3, 4. I guess now it's time for us to give up Europe. Though we voted to stay inside you, a slightly larger number voted to depart. And so we had to get out. We made a fist of negotiations. We got a handful of bugger all. Now we gotta leave it. We gotta leave it all behind. But listen, whatever we said, whatever we didn't mean it. Stick your Brexit up your arse. Up your arse. Up your arse. Stick your Brexit up your arse. Whatever we said, whatever we didn't mean it. Stick your Brexit up your arse. Up your arse. Up your arse. Stick your Brexit up your arse. For good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That was Fine Fair representing the United Kingdom. And so, ladies and gentlemen, our next song comes from the Eastern Bloc. The Eastern Bloc, yes. Now, most countries got voted out in the semi-finals, and you know how some things are. We've all been having medical tests recently, and 3 countries have had to pull out because their acts have been assassinated. But there are still some acts left from the Eastern Bloc. So would you welcome from former Macedonian Republic of Slovakia, would you welcome the lead singer of the band Azai from the band Azai, it's Liam.
Liam.
All right, nice one, sorted, having it large. Sorry, are you from Eastern Europe? That's right, Arcade, know what I mean, massive. And that is an accent from which country? Right, well, listen, since our country's opened up to the West, we have been into your music big time, know what I mean? Sorted for Ease and Whiz, Arcade. Right, so, are you saying you're a big fan of our current music? Are we like all of your latest up-to-the-minute bands, like Oasis and the Happy Mondays and In Spiral Carpets? Fresh sounds happening, having it large, raving a field, innit? Know what I mean? I see, yeah. Have you heard Elastica and Echo Belly and The Prodigy? You should get up to speed, should I? Yeah, sorted for F's and W's. Right, so you're saying you like a bit of retro. Retro, mate, retro. You like an interesting accent. I'm from Eastern Europe. I'm doing a Manchester accent, which I've studied for years. I don't do retro, pal. I'll have you know, I bought the new Oasis album just last week. Did you? Yeah, not on vinyl or nothing. It was state of the art. Compact cassette. So, your entry this year is in that style. State of the art, man. Massive sorted for an M&S. Yeah, check this out, Arcade. Nah, mean. Right. So, would you welcome from the former Macedonian Republic of Slovakia the entry from the band Azai by Curious? Yeah. Right. You take this, take that. I think that made sense. It made sense in my head when I started saying it, but I have been getting off my tits on Scooby snacks. I've been to Greece, I studied far from home, 'cause there was civil war back where I was from, but that's done. And now we get on. We don't do war now, none of that, what have you. In the countries of former Yugoslavia, we get on fine. And when it comes to voting time, I'm gonna vote for East Bloc people, 'cause that's what all the East Bloc people do. I'll cast my vote for all the East Bloc people and watch the Western countries' votes slide out of view. And there's nothing that you can do, no matter how often you try to. We like a song that sounds a little Turkish, with balalaikas, and though it needs work, it'll do. It'll go through the semi-finals. We like an Eastern sound, that's what we fancy, with Russian high kicks and with belly dancing, and of course it has to be by our neighbours, yeah! We like to vote for East Bloc people. Croatia votes for Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro, Serbia, Albania, and former Yugoslavian Republic of Macedonia, and Armenia, and Azerbaijan, Russia and Georgia when we can. I wanna vote for East Bloc people. I'll do the same way that Greece and Cyprus always do. Don't get jealous because no one's voting for you. What you doing here? You're not even in the EU. La 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 la. Ooh. La 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 la. Ooh. You're not even in the EU. Thank you. Nice one. Sorted. Banging. Thank you. That was the entry from the Eastern Bloc, and that was our penultimate number tonight, which brings us to our final act of the night. Our final act, and then you're going to be voting to choose the winner in tonight's Eurovision Song Contest. So, would you welcome from the Austro-Hungarian Empire? Yes, they beat off the Ottomans in the semi-final and they're here tonight. Would you welcome Deep Sea Diva? Darling, lovely. Oh, how sweet it is to see you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh, and to all of you at home, I just want to say how wonderful it is to be part of your Eurovision family. Oh, that's very nice, thank you. Look at you all in your beautiful countries with your historical traditions and your unique individual ways. And let us hope that that all lasts for a very long time. Well, here, I'm sure it will. Well said. Yes, and as long as we keep voting to keep out the wrong sort of people, the invaders who flock here in swarms, whoa! You can't see that sort of thing. Oh, no, you misunderstand me. Forgive me. English, it is not my first language. Oh, I see. So you weren't saying anything bad about immigration? No. We love people to migrate. Yes, keep the borders to our countries open. Let us trade freely. Welcome all. Phew. I'm very glad that I got that wrong. Although obviously not darkies. What? Think you mistranslated me there. So you weren't saying no. Okay, so would you welcome from the Austro-Hungarian Empire? Also, Muslims can fuck off. What was that? Nothing. Think you've got a problem with your earpiece. So, would you welcome from the Austro-Hungarian Empire? Would you welcome Deep Sea Diva? Oh, thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Mwah. I'm going to keep this going for as long as I need. Mwah. It's a long introduction, but it's a very short film. Mwah. Here we go. I take the stage. I'm in a costume that'll put you in a rage. I've got the dances and the lighting and the pyrotechnics. This production will be electric. So I beg of you, my dear, if you're tempted to lend an ear, ignore the song. Look, I've got a dress and a beard. Ignore the song. Have a look at in what I'm smeared. I'm playing a violin and dangling from a wire. I'm in a gimp suit and my hair's on fire. Ignore the song. I'm playing pipes and I am dressed like Pan. Ignore the song. Some folks are baking cookies and one of them's my nan. I'm playing a glockenspiel, the bongos and a flute. Look, one of my dancers just did a Nazi salute. I'm in the light. I am the focus of the continent tonight. My whole appearance has you frozen in a state of shock. Though they wouldn't let me whip out my cock. Ignore the song. Look, I just appeared out of a hole. Ignore the song. I'm on the top of a 40-foot pole. There goes my dress, there goes my top, there go my pants. I'm either twerking or the birdie dance. Ignore the song. He's gay, he's bi, she's trans, she's camp, she's fat, she's butch. Ignore the song, and I'm just being boring and Dutch. It's got 4 chords, 1 sharp, 1 flat. Ignore the lyrics, they're in Serbo-Croat. Ignore the song. Which performance did you think was best? Ignore the song. What do you think this is? Some kind of song contest? Stop getting Eurovision wrong. Ignore the song. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So you have just heard all of the entries in the Eurovision Sock Contest tonight. But who is going to be our winner? Are you ready to vote? Let us have a look again at all of those contestants. So the contestants that we had a look at tonight, they look like this. We don't spend the weekend on an absinthe bender. And when a war begins, we don't immediately surrender. We don't smoke gawas and spend half our time on strike. And you can wear a burqa if you like. If we get all the lovely votes from you, then we can thank well. If not, it's curtains like in a book by Henning Mankell. We can do guns and knives and road poison and arson and make it untraceable. We've read enough Stieg Larsson. We do thumping, 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 thumping bits of metal. Thumping, 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 thumping bits of tin. Thumping, 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 thumping bits of MDF and little bits of wood that might have splinters in. Near the bins. Every show I've ever done, every show I'll ever do, they stick you in an alleyway or up the stairs behind the loo. In a bin. But hey, whatever we said, whatever we did, we didn't mean it. Stick your Brexit up your arse, up your arse, up your arse. Stick your Brexit up your arse. I'm gonna vote for East Bloc people, cause that's what other East Bloc people do. I'll cast my vote for other East Bloc people and watch the Western countries' votes slide out of view. Ignore the song. I'm playing pipes and I am dressed like Pan. Ignore the song. Some folks are baking cookies and one of them's my nan. I'm playing a glockenspiel, the bongos and a flute. Look, one of my dancers just did a Nazi salute. So, you've seen 7 songs. We are now going to put a poll up on the screen. You dirty bugger. No, it's a voting thing. We are going to put a choice up on the screen for you. Cover for me. So, I think...
Sweden. I don't want to die.
Okie dokie, Shuggy. I'm sure that made absolute sense to everybody. Now, can everybody see the voting on their screen?
Yes.
Then vote now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Do you want Johnny Foreigner from France to win? Do you want Sexy Blonde from Scandinavia to win? Do you want Deconstructive Collective from Germany? Do you want Graham Norton from Ireland? Do you want Fine Fair from the UK? Do you want Azerbaijan Curious from the Eastern Bloc? Or do you want Deep Sea Diva from the Austro-Hungarian Empire?
Well, which one did you like? No, you vote for France.
We have
Vote
88% of the
have
votes have
one
come
France.
in.
You have to vote for
The votes have already been counted from Russia. Apparently 100% have voted for Vladimir Putin there. The votes have come in from Turkey. They've apparently voted for Christmas. Oh, sorry, that was the votes from the Red Wall counties of the north of England. Apologies there. I've got the votes in from Australia. Really? Yeah, they've all voted to go back to sleep because it's only 8 o'clock in the morning and they're not idiots. And, the population of Afghanistan have just voted. Have they? No, that's a joke. I'm just joking. That's never going to happen. It's a very bad joke in very bad taste, which is a pretty par for the course in this show tonight. We have, I think, got all of the votes in, ladies and gentlemen, and I can tell you that it's a different result from what we had last time. Let us have a look at the end of the results. Okay, so let us have a look at what those poll results look like. They look like this. So we have in fourth place, Germany. Hang on a sec. I'm going to have to do something now. Going to have to take
The tie, stick it up your Eastern Bloc, and then.
Very importantly, we're just taking a screen grab of the scores because those don't appear in the recording of the show. By the way, if you want the recording of the show, you can get it by emailing us. You can email us offline, or you can share in chat directly your email so that we know your email, because if you bought your tickets via fringe.com, we don't have your email. Right, so Deep Sea Diva gets 2% of the votes. Graham Norton gets 4% of the votes. Sexy Blonde from Scandinavia gets 13% of the votes. Ooh. Germany gets 17%. France get 19%. But tying in first place is a tie between the Eastern Bloc and the UK. So we are going to have to do this in a very, very different way. Well, we're not going to have a sing-off because, frankly, that would involve you listening to these bloody songs again. Life is too short, and we want to get to the bins and the bar. We don't want to get to the bins. We're not going to. We want to get to the bar, which, by the way, you can join us. Yeah, we're going to be joining you in the bar after the show is finished. So, it is a tie. It is a tie between the Eastern Bloc and the UK. So we're going to UK. Right. We're going to do this with a shout out, and we'll do this by volume with a clapometer. So who thinks the winner should be the UK? And who thinks the winner should be the Eastern Bloc? Well, do you know what? In the spirit of internationalism, we happen to know we've got some viewers from Denmark and some viewers from Germany. Who's here from Germany again? Eva, which was your favourite, the Eastern Bloc or the UK?
Damn. That's good to know.
Eva, which one would you prefer, the Eastern Bloc or the UK? You can type it into chat, or you can say it.
Don't mention the war.
Don't mention the war.
Eva, we're looking at chat now, and wait a minute, I've got a direct message. That's just somebody.
No fair.
And we have some people here from Denmark. Who here is from Denmark?
We are.
Okay, Denmark, which was your favourite, Eastern Bloc or UK?
Yeah, sorry.
The UK.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner and the song that we are going to hear one more time is the UK and the representatives Fine Fair.
Awooga!
Hey up, Sithy Wazzocks and cow wheels with tripe. Hello, I'm Dave Clark 5 from Fine Fair. Thank you for voting us your favourite. 1, 2, 3. I guess now it's time for us to give up Europe. Though we voted to stay inside you, a slightly larger number voted to depart. And so we had to get out. We made a fist of negotiations. We got a handful of bugger all, and now we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it all behind. So listen, whatever we said, whatever we didn't mean it. Stick your Brexit up your ass, up your ass, up your ass. Stick your Brexit up your ass. Whatever we did, whatever we said, we didn't mean it. Stick your Brexit up your ass, up your ass, up your ass. Stick your Brexit up your ass for good. William Uni, no point. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much, thank you. And thank you. Hello. And thank you all for voting us. We are proud to be the winners here from the UK. Yes, thank you, Dave Clark 5 from Fine Fair. Thank you very much, thank you. So, our winner was the UK. Let's hear it again for all of the acts tonight. Thank you. And for Fag Ashlil for doing the door, and chiefly yourselves for being here. We are now going to disappear off for a few seconds, but we will leave you to chat amongst yourselves, and we will send Kev back, the grown-up who's down there. He will come and join you in the bar, so don't run away. You can run away if you want, but if you want to stick around and have a drink and a chat, we will discuss which songs were robbed. Thank you. Good night, good night, good night.
Fantastic, Kev. Once again, brilliant, fantastic.
He's as daft as ever.
All right, folks, how you doing?
Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, that's your gift. Yeah.
That's me. I still can't work. I still can't work my Zoom. I can only see one person at a time. But yeah, brilliant. Loved that. It's been a long time since I've actually seen him live.